Coming up on BGJHS News, we take a look at a new show being performed here at the junior high. We learn about what the P in Pride is for, and we take a look at how the new show gets made every week. Your news for Monday, November 6th starts now. We hear about it all the time, but what does pride mean? This week we start our series where we will take a look at what pride means. This week we start with P for prepared.
The pride expectations are used every day here at the junior high. The P in pride stands for preparation and is one of the most important letters. Here are some examples of how to be prepared for class and how not to. Here we have a student who is well prepared for his class. He takes out his charged Chromebook and a folder for his class. Now we have a student who is not prepared at all for his class and doesn't really want to be there. He pulls out toys and stuff not necessary for class. We also talked with Miss Beasley Brown about how she uses the P in pride in her daily life.
I am super busy, right? I have this job, which is a full-time, more than a full-time job. And then I have a second job, which also is a every moment of the day job. And so I'm super busy. I also have two kids, and I've got duties around just being a mom. And so I can't do that. You can't do really big, important things unless you take the time. And it does take time to make sure you're organized. So I have everything that I have to do, whether in my personal life or in my second job or in this job, I have all in one calendar. So I always know kind of what I have coming up. At the beginning of each week, I kind of make sure that I'm looking through all of my emails from my personal, my second job, my first job, and putting everything down and sort of plan out the week. And
This weekend is the debut of a new play written by one of our teachers here at BGJHS. Chance has the story.
This year at BGJHS, there will be a new fall play written and directed by Mr. Quinn. The play titled Robin Hood's Bad Day is a comedy about Robin Hood finding new merry men. We spoke with a few students that are involved. 8th grader Trevor Schallert will be playing the Big Bad Wolf, and he told us how he feels about his role and how rehearsal's going.
I was casted as the Big Bad Wolf. I enjoy being the Big Bad Wolf very much. I have some great parts and a lot of funny stuff happens. Rehearsal is really fun. There's a lot of great people in the cast. We have a lot of good times, and I think the show is going to be great. At the start of the show, it was really hard because no one knew their lines or any of the blocking or where to go. But then as time went on, it got a lot better, and everyone is understanding what's happening now.
7th grader Robin Brayman is playing Rapunzel, and she shared with us about her feeling when she's on stage.
I was in the Lion King musical, and it really helped, like, being around people. Sometimes I get nervous if I have to, like, sing in front of people, so I just had to, like, get over that, I guess.
Performances will be held in the BGJHS auditorium on Friday, November 10th at 6 and on Saturday, November 11th at 1. Tickets for $5 at the door. From BGJHS, I'm Chance.
Making this show takes a lot of work and a lot of time. We wanted to show you a behind-the-scenes look at how the news gets made.
There's a new news show every week at BGJHS, but people never know how it is made. Students work hard every week to make the new show happen. Students like Chance, an 8th grader at BGJHS, he told us what he enjoys when working on the new show.
That it gives us a lot of free space to do our work, and like it's kind of up to us to get it done.
Jakai, an 8th grader, told us some of the challenges she faces when making the new show.
that like Mr. Quinn, he has certain due dates, like he wants it done.
Diamari, another 8th grader, shared with us the process students work through to make the new show happen.
So first you have to find a story, and you gotta do your interviews, write your script, you gotta go to background singers, and you gotta edit all your stuff.
Make sure to watch the news show weekly in 7th period. For BGJHS News, I'm Jeb.
This year at Bowling Green Junior High School, we are starting a new weekly student spotlight where each week one student from each grade will be recognized as the most kind pupil. Each week, students can nominate a fellow classmate for this award. Riley Borden is selected as one of our most kind pupils because she helps her classmates when they have been absent and is kind to everyone throughout the school. Jaquavion Lewis is selected as one of this week's most kind pupils because he is always kind to everyone and can put a smile on anybody's face. This week's 6th grade most kind pupil is Jax Rucker. Jax has shown a great kindness by helping others adjust to the junior high, and he does random acts of kindness every day. Maddie Hoffman is an 8th grader, and she is selected as one of the most kind pupils because she is a very kind person and always does her best to help others. Delaney Walker is a 7th grader at BGJHS, and she is selected as one of this week's most kind pupils because she has impacted people by making them a kinder person. Braxton Hendricks is a 6th grader, and he is selected for this week's most kind pupil because he makes people feel like he actually cares about them.
Now here's Bryant with your weather and Jillian with your announcements.
Good afternoon, Bowling Green Junior High. I'm Bryant with this week's weather. This week's supposed to warm up into the 70s and drop off on Saturday and Sunday. We're going to have a chance of rain on Thursday and Friday. That's your weekly weather. Stay safe and have fun. Let's go, baby.
Hey VG, it's Jillian with your weekly announcements. The second issue of the Purple Perspective magazine is available for sale. Please see Ms. Cook if you would like to purchase a copy. The cost is only $2. The Junior High Theater Department will present Robin Hood Bad Day on November 10th at 6 p.m. and November 11th at 1 p.m. Tickets are $5. Junior Beta is hosting a food drive from now until the 16th. You can drop off non-perishable items like cans and boxed goods in the gym each morning. There will be prizes for the top donators and a pep rally for the 20th.
I'm hungry. This dress code is so stupid. I don't know why I can't show my belly all the time.
Take your hood off. Earbuds.
I don't know earbuds.
Earbuds. Get off your phone.
Man, you doing too much.
Hey, turn your music down.
Bruh.
Pull down your hood. Pull it down. Pull it down.
Bruh, I don't have my hood on. Can't you tell it blends in with my clothing?
Stop running in the hall.
I wasn't even running.
Hey, get off your phone.
I'm not on my phone.
But it's right there in your hand.
No, I'm not on my phone. Bruh.
This week, we have a new segment. From time to time, we will bring you some of the things that are bugging people around the school. This week, we talked to Mr. Gilpin and Miss Glass. Here's what was bugging them this week.
You know what bugs me is we went to the park and it was cold our day, but it was great for the 8th graders. It was beautiful weather. It's all about the 8th graders. 6th grade, no, cold, dark, cloudy.
The stink bugs, and it's not quite sweater weather. It's not quite sweater weather.
Thank you. And that's what's bugging you. For BGJHS News, I'm Tucker.
Thanks for watching. Have a great week. Remember, excellence is worth the effort.